third of that. How many had 14?
When a St. John's student walks through the door for the first day, they catch a fever of the tradition and the spirit that has sustained this institution for 160 years.
So you laid in that dark.
There is something here in the building that's palpable. It captures an essence of what a St. John's student is.
We are St. John! We are St. John!
They are driven, they're motivated.
They're very friendly, they're very outgoing.
They're together, they're supportive.
They're excited to be here every day.
They're very open to ideas.
The St. John's student is a student who respects and appreciates all of their classmates.
There's a sense that we look out for each other. It really makes us unique. And it's all coached in a tradition that started in 1851. It's been going on for a long time.
St. John's prepares young men and women for a life dedicated to leadership, achievement, and service to community.
St. John Baptist de La Salle's philosophy, that of St. John's as well, is enter to learn and leave to serve.
Can you guys share some examples?
My best service trip that I've been on at St. John's has been going to Nicaragua last spring break, and it was a really amazing experience.
LaSallian education focuses on identifying the unique gifts and talents of each young woman or young man that we educate, so that in that educating, we may empower them to achieve what God intends them to achieve.
Common sense.
And so that there is obviously a very good academic program. There are an entire spiritual program, including retreats every year and masses in the school, prayer services every day, and also activities so the student gets involved and can use the talents and somehow develop the talents that he or she may have.
They will be challenged to see those gifts and talents, using those gifts and talents to develop a passion, and they'll be given the tools and the nurturing to go after that passion and achieve it.
At the core of a LaSallian education is the relationship between the teacher and the student. Our teachers are a part of their life at the school and not just about the classroom.
I think staying really tuned into our students and really focused on where they are means that we never allow them to stay where they are. We can always be working on taking them to the next level.
You don't just come to St. John's to sit through fifth period biology class. You're able to also spend weekends together, go on trips together, and make memories.
When I walked in on the first day, it was just such a warm environment and such a great experience, and I've been loving it ever since.
It's not a just a group of people that go to school together. It's a family.
The food is good. They offer everything. If you want salad or if you want pizza, or they have specials. And
it's a co-ed environment, which is great. The extracurriculars are awesome, and classes are academically challenging.
I think the opportunities that I've had and the tools that I've gained because I came to St. John's are going to make the transition into college an easier one, because we've worked so hard in so many aspects of our life.
As you get into your junior and senior year, you're given opportunities and flexibility within your schedule. You have the opportunity to continuously challenge yourself with the courses that we offer.
It's great for the students because you can pick what you're truly interested in. We're seeing a lot more involvement, active participation.
St. John's has definitely prepared me academically for Yale. All of the AP on honors classes I've taken here have challenged me.
You know, when I meet with parents who are looking at St. John's as an option, I tell them that if they're looking for a school that's going to challenge their child, support them, and provide them with a great deal of opportunity, St. John's is the place that they want to be.
I chose St. John's because I really felt like an individual, and I really felt like a part of the community just on my shadow day.
when I visited a couple of the all-girls schools that I shadowed at, I would sit with all these girls and the topic of conversation would be boys. But then when I came to St. John's, it was something entirely different. Like, I was sitting in a lunch table with half boys, half girls, and we were just talking about everything.
2 o'clock Wednesday days, we get to go home early. We have more time to talk to teachers if we need to, talk to coaches. It's just a nice break from a longer day.
It's a great environment for kids to learn in, and it's one that reflects the world that they'll enter.
I chose St. John's mainly because of just how friendly and open and warm it was.
It's very nice being a part of the team at St. John's. The thing that has impressed me the most is the people. Yeah, they're some of the best people you ever meet in your life.
Then you just feel like you're part of a community that's bigger than you.
Everyone that works here cares about each student, and they really want what's best for everyone.
They understand that they're being supported by sometimes people they don't expect to be there.
They want to be here, they want to do well, and they want to be successful.
And they believe in who we are as St. John's College High School. No one walks these halls alone. They walk with one another, and they walk with the support of the teachers, the administration, the coaches, and the moderators to know that their St. John's experience is going to be very fulfilling and very enriching as a part of their life, and something that they're going to take with them when they leave.
When I think of St. John's students, I think of justice. I think of appreciation. I think of openness, of treating one another with kindness from day one.